Hi, welcome to another Crafty Nana. Now this was the one we wanted to have some animals' heads and some, make it look really old-fashioned and a bit horrible. We had this long dilemma about it earlier about whether it was wrong to show hunting, but then these are monsters, and the parents of these monsters and the ancestors of these monsters certainly wouldn't have worried about the ethics of hunting creatures. So we're going to mount some of these onto shields, and then we're going to have some animal heads on the walls, which I think will be quite monstrous, really. It's funky thing to do, so we're going to do it just because we can. So let's get these out, let's get the glue on, and then we can get on to the next stage. Ooh. Now, we're going to decide on our border, cut out what we think we're going to use. It's going to take a little bit of doing, so you probably don't want to watch me with a pair of scissors slowly and painfully cutting this all out. So, let's see how close we are to having 1, 2, spot on. There we go, so I can cut that one off. So this is sticky back stuff, and we're going to get right up to the top. Go. That's the first part up. I think it's actually going to look really nice. I have just noticed the ceiling, which is not good. Somehow I think I'm going to have to get in there and paint the ceiling as well, because the ceiling's all mushed up. Oh, can't go back once you've done it. You've got to keep going. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's because there's still bubbles in the paper. It's bubbly behind the border, but hopefully when the paper dries out, the border will flatten out as well. I'm just wondering whether I ought to have left this until after the paper was all dry. I think I might have to. Okay. I'll leave that for now then. Now, obviously the bottom is going to be the same length as the top. This one doesn't have to be up and down quite so much, so it should be quicker to cut. Bottom as well. We can decide if it looks like it needs one around the bottom, I'll have to cut another one. But at the moment, I'm not going to do it until I've seen what it looks like. So I'm going to roll this back up. Ideally, what I would love, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but who knows, ideally what I would love would be some chandeliers. Chandeliers would look fabulous in the dining room, but hey. Ceiling colour. As the ceiling's got some big pink streaks across, which might be quite difficult to get rid of, I decided to go for, and as we're going for a nice antique-y feel, I've mixed up a colour here that's sort of like a burnt sienna, burnt umber, terracotta, pinky colour. So I think that this will cover the pink, cover the white, and look quite in keeping with our theme. So let's give it a try. Oh, that seems to be covering quite nicely, so that's good. That's good, because I was a bit worried that it might not cover. Coming along, almost there. Nice new sharp blade. Not rusty, nice and sharp. I'm going to hope this is dry enough now for me to take the excess. So, we've got the top border in, we've got the wallpaper in. There's a little gap at the bottom corner here where the flooring doesn't quite meet the edge of the base, so I might just take a little bit of paint along that edge and just blend it in a little bit. I'll need a dark brown for that one. So hopefully I've got this quite close. This way up. This way up, I think this way up. Okay. This is going to be the tricky bit. This is going to be tricky because we've got to try and get this so it doesn't go wobbly, and this is not going to be easy. So, take the brown line along the top of the paper. And the next thing, once we've got this in, I might have to fix this up a little bit later because this is where the tape is, this is where the join is, and hopefully it might smooth out a little bit more, but we might end up having to put something big here that covers over the wobbles, because we don't like wobbles. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. All the way around. And it looks good. I'm going to just cut this one off. Okay. The next thing is, the furniture that I have for here is actually Daiso. It's actually very plain. It makes perfect sideboard for putting all their food and drinks and stuff on. But we don't want this pale colour wood in our antique looking room. I'm also thinking that if I put this up on a couple of little feet, it might look better and more original. So we might do that as well. But first things first, we need to stain it. Spray it or whatever to make it a darker wood colour. Probably shinier as well. I'm going to look at this varnished old piece of wood. I might even put some funky corners into it. We'll have a look at that and see. But that's our next thing to do.